Yo, it's your homeboy Kiiro in the building. Welcome to episode 78 of my One Piece discussion series. In this episode, I'll be doing my chapter prediction for One Piece chapter 759. So let's start. There's four possibilities, there's four ways this chapter can go. The most obvious one is we get a fight because pretty much all the fights have been set up, and the Usopp versus Sugar thing marks the beginning of the end because Usopp is literally the weakest Straw Hat on the island, and his fight just means that Oda has gotten serious with closing this arc off. Right now, every single chapter, after the whole Usopp thing is just gonna be Oda trying to actually finish this arc as opposed to, dragging things out, stalling before the climax. But that fight that we had last chapter signified the beginning of the end. So yeah, the first possibility is a fight, which I'm sure everybody wants. The second possibility is we get a flashback. So it's a flashback chapter. I'm pretty sure most people wouldn't mind that. Particularly if it has to do with like Law and Doflamingo. I don't think we really care too much about other characters' flashbacks. Unless maybe it's a dragon flashback, which I've been predicting for a while. So yeah, I'm hyped for that if it does come. The third thing is we get some info on Mon Cherie, and I really think that her power is linked to what's happening in the underground, because what's happening in the underground is some really powerful thing. And the underground stuff is my fourth point because Koala is there, and I really think I've been saying this for a while, but I'm really convinced right now that Burgess is in the underground because we haven't seen him, throughout the entire like Doflamingo Palace thing. Like they've gone through the entire palace. He is not there. Where could he be? He is underground. That is his secondary mission. Just like Sabo had two missions, get the mirror, do some shit underground. Same thing with Burgess, except that this time Sabo decided to help Luffy out, and he left the other stuff to Koala and Hack. I'm not sure if Hack is underground though, because it's Hack. I don't really care too much about that dude. However, Koala is on the cover of the current volume. Now these volumes, they tend to end around chapters that end with 0, 1, or 2. I'm not quite sure. I can't quite remember, but it's around that area, and we're approaching the end of this current volume. So I really think we're gonna see Koala before this volume ends, for the fact that she's on the cover. It's kind of weird that she's not on the cover, but I mean that she is on the cover, but she doesn't appear in the actual volume. It doesn't make too much sense to me. So I really think she is in. We're gonna see her in the next few chapters. We're gonna see her make an appearance before the end of this volume. Actually, there's a final possibility, but it's more of a hybrid. So we might get a combination of these four possibilities. So we might get a chapter that has, a bunch of fights, and then we might get a bit of flashback as well. That's totally possible. That's very possible, because I actually think we're gonna get a bunch of stuff, but generally we're gonna have a chapter, and then a tiny bit of the chapter is going to be the cliffhanger to the next chapter, and it's going to concern the Doflamingo Luffy thing. So that Doflamingo versus Luffy fight is going to be progressing really slowly, whilst the bulk of the chapters are going to focus on the other stuff so that they finish, one after the other. And then when they're all done, that's when we're going to get, some full chapters dedicated to the Doflamingo versus Luffy thing, except flashbacks, because, flashbacks, they can take quite a number of pages to really illustrate. So apart from flashbacks, just in general, like if it has to do with fights, clashes, whatever, it's gonna be like a cliffhanger type of thing. It's not really gonna be a full chapter of Doflamingo versus Law and Luffy until all the other fights are done, or at least that's the way I predict things. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say concerning this upcoming chapter. It's fairly predictable at this point because Oda has made it clear with the Usopp versus Sugar thing that he's serious now. So we can eliminate a lot of, variables, and we can really just focus on what could happen. Yeah, once again, that's it for this video. Thank you for chilling all the way till the end. like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching.